folks, it's Leila here at the Comic Connection for another comic book peek of the week. In fact, we have quite a few. This one is a viewer send-in. It's called Ogre Exaggerated, and it's by Adonis Howard. I'll have to say that I thought the story was pretty good, especially the first part, up until the twist. Then you lost me a little bit, but I enjoyed the artwork, especially in the action sequences, and if there had been a lot more of the first part of the story, then I would have given this like a solid A, but I'll give this about a B-. But pretty decent read. You guys should pick it up if you can find it. Next one, we're on to 30 Days of Night, Beyond Barrow from IDW. With the big movie coming out, there's lots of 30 Days of Night stuff out there for you to pick up, and this is one of the newest. It follows the story of a group of adventurers who go up to the Barrow hoping to run into vampires because they've heard that there's some up there, and they want to write the definitive book about them. To me, this sounds like a really bad idea. Running into vampires on purpose just seems like a really dumb idea. But it works for the story. The only thing I have to say about this is that while I enjoyed the story, the art really took away from it. It's a really bad interpretation or recreation of the art that was used in the earlier stories, and I just thought it just did not help at all. In fact, it really distracted from my enjoyment of the book. So hopefully this isn't the continuing artist or that it gets better from here, but otherwise the story is pretty good, and I'm really looking forward to the movie. Please send me passes, Sony! Okay, also onto Endangered Species, our weekly look at that. This is in New X-Men number 42. This is part 12. Dark Beast is up the ante and thrown caution to the wind in the hopes of recreating the X gene. The results may not be good, but you need to check it out to find out. There's only 5 more parts to go, and I'm really excited to see where this goes. I'm hoping that this No More Mutant things is finally played out, and we're going to have some new mutants after this storyline, but we'll have to see where it goes. But I keep reading, and so should you, so pick that up. Next, World War Hulk number 4. We're almost to the end of the World War Hulk series. I've got to say I've been really enjoying it, especially this one. Hulk opens his gladiatorial coliseum for business and makes Black Bolt, Mr. Fantastic, Doctor Strange, and Iron Man fight themselves and others to try and stay alive. And this prompts possibly their only hope to end the war to finally enter the fray. So pick this one up, it's a really good read. And then we're coming to the big releases for this week. This is Umbrella Academy. This is the free comic book day edition that came out this past May, and this is the new number 1. You don't have to read free comic book day edition to understand this one, but it's really cool to read the first interpretation and see where it all goes. There's only one character that sort of overlaps, and it's the Monocle. This series has sort of a very League of Extraordinary Gentlemen feel, with the older character overseeing the other people, but it's kids that he's adopted who all have sort of strange beginnings. So I really enjoyed this book, and I really enjoyed the art. If you can find this, pick it up if you can. I believe it's already on back order from Diamond, so rush out to get it if you want to check it out.
Hey folks, Jim here with this week's comic reviews. This week I have 4 new books, so let's get into it, shall we? This week, starting off, Ninja High School number 153. Another bad issue, but it's not as bad as the others. This issue, Tetsuo and Nanashi go to Thunderous Peak, trying to find an ancient ninja training ground, but will they be successful? Who knows? Who cares? Next up, SkySharks, number 2 by Fred Perry and Wes Hartman. Another really good issue. I quite enjoyed it. The air combat's really nice, and in this particular issue, an old friend of the SkySharks comes back, but is she friend or foe? And what is her link to the rest of the SkySharks? You'll have to read it to find out. Quite a good read. Next up, my pick of the week, Compass number 1 by C.B. Sapolsky and Akihito Yanagi. 4 young girls are picked to save the magical world that they live in, but unfortunately during the ceremony all their families and friends are killed, so they're forced to band together and find a way to defeat the evil forces that now encompass them. It's quite a good read, and I think you should check it out. And last but not least, WitchBlade manga number 8. In this issue, Takaru is hired by the US government to take out the demons that now encompass Japan. Will she be able to do it without becoming a demon herself? I don't know, but it's quite a good read, and this is the second part of the second arc, so you gotta really check this out. It's quite bloody and gory and lots of fun. Lots of fun.
Hello. I got a fly in my face. Okay, well, I'll give myself a lead in before I